everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin' Hippo, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, stripping your Build-A-Bears. So I know I talk about this sometimes in some of my what sold videos, or if a question comes up in a live show, whether or not Build-A-Bears and their accessories and clothing should be sold together or separately. And my answer is always strip those bears, strip them naked and sell everything separately. The reason is, unless it's an actual themed bear that's meant to have a costume on, you're going to actually make more money if you separate the item from the bear. So if you have an actual, let's say the Belle from Beauty and the Beast bear, and she's in her iconic gold dress, you want to sell that together. You want to sell her in her dress. But if you get a generic bear or a generic dog in an outfit that's not necessarily has anything to do with it, then you can probably get like 18 for the generic bear and 12 to 15, sometimes even more for the outfit. And the outfits usually weigh about 2 ounces, so they cost nothing to ship. So you're going to increase your overall profits and your overall amount of money that you make, especially if you buy your bears in the outfits and then you separate them. So if you go like a church sale and they have a bunch of Build-A-Bears for $1 or $2 a piece, and they all have outfits on, if you buy 5 bears and bring them home, you now have 5 bears and 5 outfits, and you've spent at the most like $10. You're going to increase your overall profits. So I always absolutely recommend stripping those bears, with the exception of the themed bears. And a lot of folks then will ask me, well, how do I know if I have a themed bear? You'll know it. There are specific or certain bears that you'll just know that that character belongs in that outfit, and it should be sold as a set, because those will fetch more money that way. But a generic bear in a Beauty and the Beast dress, you want to sell the dress separate. If you have a Beauty and the Beast bear in a generic outfit, you want to sell the outfit separate. So what we're going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to go look through some solds on the back end of eBay to give you guys an idea of what the Build-A-Bear clothing can sell for. Whenever I have an outfit, I comp it the same way I would anything else. And again, the generic ones are going to go for around 12 to 20 bucks, depending on how many pieces you have. If you have a complete outfit, shorts, a shirt, sunglasses, a hat, a backpack, you could probably get 35, 40. What I like to do is just kind of comp my items and see what they're selling for individually, and then I'll create lots and then up the price according to how many pieces I have. And the lowest I've ever sold a Build-A-Bear piece of clothing for was $9.99, and all it was this wee tiny little I want to say underwear, but it was ruffled like pantaloons, but not full length. Bloomers, but it goes under the skirt, I guess it's called, and it was pink and had little ruffles. It was so tiny, and it sold for $9.99 free ship. It weighed an ounce, and the bear that it came on sold for like 20. So that was like the cheapest, but it was like just one little tiny pink pair of bloomers, generic. The best I've ever sold was a Beauty and the Beast dress, which I'm going to show you when I share the screen, for $40. So, you know, again, you're going to get variations from $10 up to $60. I've seen them for more than that. You can always build lots with your generic clothing if you have enough of it. But you should always be stripping those bears and selling everything separately to increase your profits, with that one exception of the themed bears. But let me share my screen with you guys, and we're going to go look at some solds so you guys can kind of see. I have 2 of mine pulled up for you to show you first. This is one that actually sold on Mercari, and this is a Build-A-Bear Boston Bruins hockey uniform, and it wasn't complete. So if I had the complete outfit, it actually came with the pants and the hockey stick and some shoes. All I had was the hat and the jersey, and it sold for $23. So that's pretty good. Had I had the full outfit, it would have been worth more like 50, maybe even 60. Then the Beauty and the Beast dress that I sold was over 90 days ago. It sold on July 15th. You can see here. So I had to go through the Terapeak solds to find it. If you guys didn't know, Terapeak is free to use if you have an eBay store subscription. And it's just another service that allows you a way to research comps, go through solds, and see what things sold for. But the really cool thing about it is that it goes back a full year if you wanted to. You can do a week, a month, 90 days, or a year, or even customize it. Most of you know that eBay solds only go back 90 days. So if you need to look up something farther than that, Terapeak's a win. I like looking up comps on Terapeak. It's a good tool. Anyway, this is mine right here. It's a vintage Build-A-Bear Disney Beauty and the Beast bell dress with the rose. So I had one of the accessories. Now the original Beauty and the Beast Build-A-Bear had the rose, the dress, and she had several other accessories that she came with. I bought a generic bear that had the dress on and just the rose. So of course I separated the two. And even with just the rose and the dress, I sold them for $40. And you can see here the exorbitant amount of shipping. It sold internationally, so someone overseas bought it and paid $23.62 to ship it. So all in on this dress, they were at $63. Now I had originally listed it around $50 or $55. I took the best offer of $40 when I saw that it was an international buyer, considering the fact that they were probably paying $20 additional to ship it overseas and their custom fees and all of that. So had I sold it stateside, I probably would have got more like $50, $55 free ship, because you can see she clearly was willing to spend $63, $62 all in just for the dress and the rose. I kind of wish I had more pieces or whatever, but you can see other folks are selling the bear in the dress for $6. Crazy. I don't understand what people are thinking. If I can get $40 for just the dress. All right, so we're going to look through some solds on eBay. All I did here at the top, I typed in Build-A-Bear clothing, and then I filtered it for sold listings and highest to lowest in price. So here's where I was talking about, like, if you have a lot, this is 11 dresses that are all rare, $350 for the whole lot. 301 for 8.5 pounds of accessories and clothing for girl Build-A-Bears. Here's oh, these are so cute. These are Evie's Evolutions. Flare on, Jolt on, and Vapor on, and they're all dressed. Aren't they cute? $300 for the three of them together in their clothes. Now that would be an instance where I would say absolutely, you can tell that these are themed, and those are their Pokemon outfits, so they should be kept in them. Keep your eyes out for that. That's a Bolo. Holy wow. All right, and we're going to just kind of scroll down because a lot of these are just the lots. Here's another good example of one with a theme that you should keep in their original clothing. Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Obviously, you want to keep them dressed. They sold for $170 for the pair. Nice. All right, we're going to keep scrolling because I wanted you to kind of get an idea what the lots will do, but I also want you to see individual outfits. Now there's Sally's dress by itself, $75. That's nice. $75 by itself for a dress. Here is the actual Belle and Beast Build-A-Bears in their little outfits. So they don't have their accessories. I know he came with a mirror when I was doing my research. And she doesn't have her rose. So if you have just the two bears in their outfits without the accessories, you can get $68. Cool. Here's a Harry Potter outfit. This is a Gryffindor Quidditch outfit. Comes with the broom and the snitch, and that sold for $70. So you can see some of these themed outfits can go for a lot of money. So if you ever come home and find out, oh my gosh, I have a generic bear in a theme outfit, I didn't get the themed bear, you can still get quite a bit for just the themed outfits. $70 for Alice in Wonderland's dress. $65 for the Joker's outfit. Oh, that's the Joker and the unstuffed bear. That's pretty cool. You've got Maleficent for $65, just the outfit. Here's a Slytherin for $69, just the outfits, guys. So those are going to be your themed outfits. They're going to go for a lot of money because of what it is. We'll look at one more page of these, and then we're going to go all the way to the end so we can look at the generic clothes a little bit. Here's Eeyore's costume for $55. Some more Harry Potter outfits. Comes with little wands. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Build-A-Bear clothes are so cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. There's a baby Yoda. So you guys can just kind of get an idea. If you have a ton of generic clothes, you can lot them up and get quite a bit of money. And if you have these, you know, themed from a pop culture character or whatever outfits, you can get quite a bit. Look at this Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, so cute. Okay, so we're going to go to page 9. And we're going to just start looking at some generic outfits. So this is still Prince Charming for $35. Now this is just a French can-can dancer's costume. Not Disney, not a pop culture character. $35. Star Wars Princess Leia for $30. There's some Christmas Mrs. and Mr. Santa Claus. $28 for the 2 outfits. There's a little Marine Corps outfit for $33. All right, I really wanted to look at some generic stuff, though. Oh, look at this hippo. So cute. All right, so here's just a black skeleton, $28. These are costumes like Halloween and Christmas. Those are always going to get you quite a bit of money. The Royal Palace Guard, $28. These are so stinking cute, you guys. We have all kinds of clothing here. All right, so now I'm going to switch this around and go lowest. And we're going to go up a couple pages because I don't care if people are selling stuff for 50 cents or $6. Those are the people that are trashing the market and racing to the bottom. We want to look at people who know what they're doing and know what they have. All right, we're getting into that now. So just a generic dinosaur hoodie and pair of shorts, $10. Generic skeleton costume, $10. Santa Claus, $10. That Batman should be a lot more than $10. This little dress for $10. That's new with tags. That should actually be a lot more. I had the skirt piece, just not the whole suit, used, and I sold it for $14. So we'll go up a couple more pages, hopefully. Okay, so these are generic overalls, denim, $6. But you guys are kind of getting the gist that even if you have the generic clothes, if you add up the profit you're going to make on selling them separately, because they don't weigh anything to ship, plus the bear, you're going to make more money. A lot of people who do a lot of Build-A-Bears do save up these little generic outfits, though, and make like big lots so they can sell them for bigger amounts of money. I mean, you could save up until you had like a large padded flat full, right? You know, it's going to be like 18 to ship or whatever. So you could fill that thing up and you know it's going to be 18 shipping, and then you could charge, depending on how many pieces you could cram in there. They are so small and they don't weigh anything. That's a Harley leather jacket for $12. That should have been listed for a lot more. Let's see, we've got just tons and tons of just generic selling for $12, $14, $6, $5. So you guys kind of get the gist. So that is why I tell you guys, when you have a Build-A-Bear with clothes, strip them down. Sell that bear naked and sell the clothes separate. you can see that you can make a lot of money. And if you ever have an opportunity for really super cheap to get a lot of Build-A-Bear clothes, go for it, because you can make your money back. Absolutely. If you ever run across, like, your local sales or even online arbitrage, if you run into an opportunity to get just a bundle of just the clothes and not even the plush for a really good price, I definitely would never pass that up. It would be fun to go through, like super fun. I think their clothes are so cute. They all have like the little holes in their for their little tails to come out the back end of the outfits. That tickles me. That little tail hole it makes my day. I just love their little tiny clothes. They're so cute. But yeah, I would have so much fun going through that. And you could make so much money because you can go through and dig out the pieces that are going to sell for 20 or more individually, and then you could build lots. And then even if you have like a licensed character Build-A-Bear already in your inventory and you happen to find their costume in a lot, you could put the costume on them and then raise your price. So, all right, you guys, if you have any more questions, comments, or concerns about Build-A-Bears and their clothing, leave them down below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. It really helps the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe and help us feed a hungry hippo. Don't forget to join our Facebook group. It is called Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. Link down below. Until next time, guys, go be productive. Go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.